I'm here today with my friend Lewis Myers. How you doing, Lewis?
I'm doing great. Hello.
Lewis is with American Eagle Instruments, and we've been beta testing some of their product, not beta testing, but testing your products in our offices, using them with our hygienist. And why don't you tell all of our listeners and viewers about XP technology and some of the cool things you do with your instruments?
Yeah, absolutely. The XP technology is a patented surface engineering process whereby we impregnate a high-quality stainless steel with charged ions of carbon and titanium, and the resulting alloy is significantly harder than stainless steel.
Wow.
You're left with a metal that the hygienist will slice right through calculus instead of using her death grip on that instrument and torquing, torquing the instrument and flicking the calculus off or fracturing it off the tooth. We actually coach our hygienist to just slice right through it. Let the hard alloy, let the sharp edge do the work. Anyway, so XP technology, our hygienists can basically expect their instruments to last as long as what they're traditionally used to getting in their stainless steel instruments, but without the hassle of sharpening along the way. For the first time in their career, they will actually discard and replace an instrument when it begins to dull, as opposed to when they've sharpened it down to an ice pick.
Okay, try that.
Yes, absolutely.
I think what's so awesome is how light they are.
Really light, only 11 grams. It's the lightest instrument in the world you'll find.
Look at this, it's been 15 years since I was actually allowed to practice hygiene, but you automatically go back to the grip. You don't lose that. This is
like riding a bike.
This is wonderful.
Now you're holding a brand new design. This instrument is called our Double Gracie posterior instrument. We originally brought it to market. It was called the Scandet. And the Double Gracie posterior is a combination Gracie 1112 and a 1314. It's basically two instruments smashed together in one. And of course, it's in sharpen-free XP technology. So think of it this way: you've got an 1114 on one side, you got 1213 on the other. It allows
so stay on the two.
It enables the clinician the chance to move from mesial to distal surface by just rotating the blade angle. Use the opposite edge.
Am I doing this? We're going to edit this if I'm doing this wrong.
Oh, you're doing it perfect. It allows the clinician the opportunity to get that work done without flipping the instrument. No more flipping until you move from buccal to lingual.
You actually have calculus on here.
Yes.
All right, I'm coming back into clinical dentistry. People should be scared.
Yeah, we'll make your job certainly a little easier.
Oh, this is wonderful.
The anterior version is a Gracie 1278.
Nice.
Anteriors, premolars, again double bladed on both sides. Move from buccal to lingual, buccal, lingual, buccal, lingual with your 1-2 without flipping.
Look at this.
Really efficient instrument, time saver, and certainly a money saver when you're talking about buying getting the benefits of two instruments in only one instrument. Money saver also.
I have to tell you, the thrill of getting calculus off a tooth, that just never goes away. It's a sickness. It's actually a disease.
Yes, it's made its way into your DNA.
Yeah, you become OCD. Look at that. That's beautiful. And it was effortless. It's absolutely effortless.
Blades are really sharp. Alloy is really hard.
Love it.
Makes the life of the dental hygienist really easy. Blackjack, another brand new instrument actually for 2012. This was patterned after a very popular sickle scaler out there by another company, but what we heard from clinicians who love XP technology who say, look, I haven't sharpened a curette or a scaler in 3 years, but I like that instrument.
H533s.
Yeah, so instead of just copying it, we decided to ask those clinicians, what do you love about that instrument and what do you think we can do to make it even better? And of course they said, gosh, if you could make it in sharpen-free XP technology, that would be terrific.
This is sweet. I mean,
nice instrument.
The blade just
any
hits
tooth
the
in the mouth, totally universal. One of the things they also asked us to do is that they said, if you can just extend the shank a little bit and improve my posterior access, you would make a really good design, an excellent design. And so we did.
See if you can get this, Chris. You can see the angle right there. That's perfect. So you've got your fulcrum, and it just pops right in. Love it.
Not only that, but because XP instruments are designed to be sharpen free, what I mean by that is we ship them from a factory really, really, really thin, like the hygienists love them.
Right.
You'll notice tight interproximals, no problem.
I was noticing that.
And you know, the interesting thing, a lot of people don't think of it, but stainless steel instruments, ours and every other instrument manufacturer out there, we have to ship them from our factory thick. Because we have to account for the sharpening to take place over time.
That's why I didn't like new instruments.
Yeah, you get a brand new one, you feel like you got to sharpen it. You got to take it down a little bit.
Right.
XP instruments are shipped really, really thin, like you love them, because they're designed to be sharpen free. The XP is our claim to fame, without a doubt.
I love it.
And fastest growing hand instrument company in North America for the second year in a row. And I think a lot of the reason is this whole idea of not having to sharpen my instruments anymore.
Love it. Thank you, Louis.
Thank you.
All right, I picked up a badge. It says, I got lucky at American Eagle Instruments. I think that they're talking about being lucky that you don't have hand fatigue. I'm thinking this is the...
That's exactly what we meant by that.
All right, you have a great day.
You too. Thanks a bunch.